passenger plane flying from Azerbaijan to Russia crashed near the city of Aktau in Kazakhstan on Wednesday, 25th December, with 67 passengers and 5 crew on board, Kazakh authorities announced, saying 12 people had survived. Reuters was able to confirm the location from nearby buildings and a blue stripe on the building that matched satellite imagery and file image. And a corroborating video shows the same scene. The date was not verified independently. However, information on flightradar24.com showed the flight last seen near Aktau Airport on Wednesday, 25th December. The Central Asian country's emergencies ministry said in a statement that fire services had put out the blaze and that survivors were being treated at a nearby hospital. Social media footage shared on Wednesday, 25th December, showed rescuers pulling out survivors from the wreckage of Azerbaijan Airlines plane crash near Aktau, Kazakhstan. The video showed a survivor on the ground being pulled away and another being helped to walk from the crash site. Kazakhstan's emergencies ministry said in a statement that fire services had put out the blaze and that the survivors, including 2 children, were being treated at a nearby hospital. The bodies of the dead were being recovered. Drone footage shows numerous emergency services vehicles operating on site as well as apparent remains of bodies of the victims. Emergency rescue operations are currently ongoing at the present moment. Currently, 28 people are hospitalized, including 2 children. Ambulance flights are scheduled from the city of Astana to the city of Aktau. The Deputy Prime Minister, Minister and Vice Minister for Emergency Situations are planned to fly to the scene of the incident as part of a government commission. Russian President Vladimir Putin offered his condolences to the victims of the crash during a CIS summit in Russia's Leningrad region. Before we begin our work, unfortunately, I must say a few words about the tragedy that happened in Aktau today. The plane crashed. There are people killed. There are many injured. And as we were just talking about, on your behalf I would like to express my condolences to the families of the casualties and all the injured, and let's hope for their recovery. In agreement with the President of Kazakhstan, a Russian emergencies ministry plane with medical personnel and necessary additional equipment on board is flying to Aktau. In the morning, I talked to Ilham Haydarovich Aliyev, who was almost on the spot, in Leningrad region for CIS summit, and had to turn around and return to Baku, bearing in mind that the plane belonged to an Azerbaijani airline. Well, I repeat once again, let's hope for a speedy recovery of the injured ones and, of course, I am sure, a thorough investigation will be carried out. We will coordinate the work of our special and aviation services on all issues related to this tragedy. Russia's aviation watchdog said in a statement that preliminary information suggested the pilot had decided to make an emergency landing after a bird strike. Following the crash, Ilham Aliyev, the president of Azerbaijan, was returning home from Russia where he had been due to attend a summit on Wednesday, Russia's RIA news agency reported. According to the latest information, from the city airport dispatcher information was received that the aircraft Embraer 190 of the Azerbaijan Airlines, en route from Baku to Grozny, declared an emergency situation with landing in the city of Aktau. The preliminary information was that there were 69 people on board the plane, including 5 crew members, of which 42 were citizens of Azerbaijan, 16 were citizens of Russia, 6 were citizens of Kazakhstan and 3 were citizens of Kyrgyzstan. Emergency forces and resources were immediately sent to the airport to deal with the emergency situation. At 11:30 information was received about the plane crash 3 kilometers from the airport. Additional forces and resources were sent there.